Welcome back to section 6. This will be a 3-day 38-mile hike going from Brandon Gap north to Appalachian Gap. The weather started out a little cloudy here, as you can see. We just ascended up out of Brandon Gap up to Horrid Cliffs. No views, unfortunately, from the cliff this morning, but hopefully the weather improves as the day goes on. This will also be our final section hike of the season. So break for this year and then pick things back up next summer to finish things off. Following today's hike, we'll be at roughly 60% complete and about 160 or so miles in to the long trail, which will leave us about 110 miles or so to wrap things up next summer. So this will also bring us crossing over from central into northern Vermont. So a notable section for a few different reasons, and looking forward to the views ahead. Alright, so we just crossed over Middlebury Gap, stopped a couple of water spots along the way. First 10 miles are behind us. Got some water at Sucker Brook Shelter, and then just again a few minutes back at Lake Plade. So 7 more miles to go to Emily Proctor Shelter, still around 2,400 feet of additional elevation to gain. We have about 3,000 feet of climbing behind us already, so definitely feeling it. It's been a good day. Trail's been in good shape, but it was pretty wet all morning. It's been extremely humid, but the sun has luckily come out and starting to dry things out. So hoping these next 7 miles won't be too bad. We'll see what the trail looks like ahead. right, so we just arrived here at the Emily Proctor shelter, about just under 9 miles for the day and a little bit under 17 miles in total for our travel. 5,600 feet of elevation gain, so pretty good day. It really was a taxing day, especially with the heat and the humidity, just dripping wet all day long. So this was a tough one. And second half of the day, coming up out of Middlebury Gap, those 7 miles with another 2,500 feet after the 10 before was definitely a challenging second half to the day. So happy to be at camp. Got a little over an hour before sunset, so we're gonna get my hammock set up and start working on dinner. Good morning on day 2. Just finished breakfast and filtering some water. Now about to go break down camp. Had a really nice sleep last night. There's some really good tenting spots here in the vicinity of Emily Proctor shelter. Nice open forest, really lush and green and mossy, and the stream flows right through the area, so you get that nice ambient noise overnight. So really nice sleep, very peaceful. So today we have around a little over 15 miles to hike and about 4,000 feet of climbing. Going to head up and over roughly 7 different peaks and a couple other ledges and viewpoints. So there should be some really nice views and good video footage. Blue skies overhead right now, so the weather looks like it's in our favor. Alright, so we just passed through Lincoln Gap, about 11 miles so far in the day, and we have about 4.4 to go still, with about 2,000 feet of elevation gain. 2.6 miles ahead we will ascend Mount Abraham. It'll be our first 4,000 footer since Killington, so looking forward to that and getting some views. It looked like from a distance that it was out of the clouds, so hoping that stays that way. All right, so we made it to the Castle Rock chairlift. Another 8+ hour day. We hiked about 15.5 miles today and about 4,500 feet of elevation gain, putting us to just about 32 miles total so far over these 2 days, and over 10,000 feet of elevation gain in total thus far. We still have 6.6 miles tomorrow on our way to Appalachian Gap, where we'll conclude this section hike, and a little bit less than 1,000 feet. So shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to do that in several hours. The one thing that is a bit of a wrinkle in the mix is it looks like there's some rain coming, so that'll start sometime in the early morning probably pre-dawn hours, so probably wake up to rain, have to pack up, and then hike out wet. But otherwise, we've been really lucky and have lucked out on these first couple days. So great views, really nice day today. Couple tough days. These are rank up there among some of the toughest back-to-back hiking days I've had. So really can't say enough about this section. It's been rugged and beautiful, lush and green, lots of ups and downs with elevation gain and loss, and endless viewpoints, different spots along the way. So really have enjoyed it so far. Well, here we are. It's Dark's Nest on Mad River Glen ski area. What a good day it's been. Rain has held off until now. We had good views this morning at breakfast from Castle Rock Chairlift, and then again in Mount Ellen. I was afraid there would be no views with the clouds in the forecast, but we had great undercast, low hovering clouds that we were able to see down in the valley, and some great views both there and here over Mad River Glen up the top of the ski lift, and looking out both to the east and the west. Really incredible views. Looks like the clouds are moving in now and the rain has started, but only about a little under 2.5 miles left to go to Appalachian Gap and our endpoint, so pop in the rain jacket and finish it out.